Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to another Tea with JD. Today's a chilly ass day, so I'm gonna get my tea out. I'm also gonna get unpopular. And this is gonna be the unpopular opinions book tag. There are 9 questions that might make some people hate me, but hey, we're all entitled to our opinions, right? You're gonna see some recurring themes here, but I'm really passionate about certain things. So let's go into it. First off, second off, no, first question. A popular book or series that you didn't like? Um, I wasn't that thrilled about Percy Jackson. It was okay for me. I wasn't super thrilled. I know some people adore it, but I'm like, yay! And uh, the Vampire Chronicles. Is it the Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice? Interview with the Vampire. Ah, I'm I love vampires and I love the movie, but the books I just couldn't connect with Anne. I think she's awesome. Power to her. But I just, even though I like her as and her opinions and stuff, and I like the themes and topics and storylines, I'm not just enamored by her style of writing. It's just something that I just can't connect. Happens. Question number 2. A popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate but you love? None. My taste is impeccable, but I can't think of something that I like and other people hate. I've seen that I like Fight Club, and a lot of people have some hate for it, but it's a divided field. It's not something that most people hate it. Or Harry Potter. Yeah, people hate Harry Potter. No, I do love me some Pots. Uh, Question number 3. A love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you did not want them to end up with, or an OTP that you don't like. I'm not gonna weigh in on love triangles. I'm not Team X or Y. I don't care. I think love triangles are kind of sloppy, and someone's gonna get sloppy seconds. I don't know. I'm not Team Edward or Team Jacob. I'm not Team PETA or Team the other guy. Uh, that's how insignificant the guy was for me. And I know I haven't read the books, and I did enjoy the movies, but the whole love triangle thing, didn't care for it. Not my cup of tea, but this is. Question number 4. A popular book genre that you hardly reach for? Romance. Basically, most romance books that I've read are people that I've met. It's like, hello, I'm an author. Hello, you're an author. And we're like, yeah, we exchange deeds. And they're like, oh, would you like to read my book? Or they have a sale going on and I buy it and I read it. And I've read some nice stuff, but it's not something I go like, you know what am I in the mood for? Some romance. It's not something that drives me. When it's well made, it is wonderful genre to read. When it's not, it is pretty awful. But I think that goes for any genre of books. There's crap everywhere and there's great stuff everywhere, so you just gotta find the right fits. But it's not something that I crave. It's like, oh, you know what I want to read now? Romance. Now, again, not my cup of tea. Question number 5. A popular or beloved character that you do not like? Bella and Edward. I have not read the books, so I apologize for that, but I did see the movies, and I do not like that Bella is a weak, at least in the first movie. It's the only one I saw. And I saw it for a reason. Long story short, I criticized the series, and actually I had this series in my Amazon wishlist for the longest time until I learned it was like, pretty much, vampire romance. Um, but an ex coworker was like, if you're gonna criticize it, you have to see the movie. I'm like, all I need to do is watch the movie once. Challenge accepted. And yeah, that Monday next was really interesting. I'm like, oh, I saw the movie. Sit down. I don't like that Bella is is kind of weak and dependent on Edward or Jacob or anything. Um, and that is my perception. Maybe in the other books or other movies, she gets better. Ah, don't care. But I'm not fond of that, and I think Edward's a creep. He's like super stalking her, and that's not cool. That's kind of creepy. And I can't say that I like it because I don't. So yeah, I'm neither Team Bella nor Edward nor Jacob. No. Question number 6: a popular author that you can't seem to get into. Anne Rice. I gave her 4 books, and the last book that I tried to read, I that's like one of my few DNFs. Just could not connect. I read Interview with the Vampire and enjoyed the movie more. I read The Vampire Lestat and enjoyed half of it and cringed at the other half. I don't know. I remember reading it and I was like, ah, and just pushing through. It wasn't like, oh, I want to find out more. I was like enduring. So no. And again, I think she's awesome. I think she's done, great work, and I know a lot of friends of mine that are fans. But me and Anne, at least literally, no, we don't connect. And that's okay, even if it's unpopular. Question number 7: a popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. Love triangles, insta love, love for the sake of love. If the romance has purpose, blessed be. If it's something that you go like, well, we need to include the romance because it leaves that little spark. Friggin' hate it. It took a lot of control to say friggin'. But yeah, the love triangles. It's like, oh my god, I need people to be team something or team. There's better ways to engage your audience than making them pick who's gonna get laid or not. Sorry, who's gonna find true love? Question number 8: a popular series that you have no interest in reading. 50 Shades of Bullshit. There's better erotica out there, there's better plots out there, and when someone tells me it's not that she repeats a word, but phrases and sentences, that's a complete turnoff. I am happy that it's getting people to read. I'm not a fan of Twilight. I'm not a fan of 50 Shades of Grey, but if it gets people to read, it's a good book. I just don't have to enjoy it. If I want some bondage, I'll read Marquis de Sade. And question number 9. The saying goes, the book is always better than the movie, but what movie or TV show adaptation do you prefer more than the books? Interview with a Vampire. I know Anne Rice was a recurring theme in this tag, but it is true. I loved the movie. I loved the movie, and I kind of enjoyed the book. Maybe I should have read the book first, but that wasn't the case. I think Tom Cruise did a hell of a job. I think Brad Pitt did a hell of a job. I think Kirsten Dunst did a hell of a job. I think Antonio Banderas did a hell of a job. They're compelling and interesting. But in the book, kind of didn't sink in with me in the neck area. But no. As for who do I tag? I like people who are honest. So I'm going to tag. I'm not sure if Britt from Girl on Kindle Fire has done this, but I would love to see, because she's not going to hold back. Mike Pilgrim, who's such a cool guy. His videos are great. His writing is great. He's a cool guy, and more people should really follow him, honestly. I'm not saying that because... I'm saying that because every time I see a video of Mike, I go like, man, why am I not watching his channel more? Or why am I not reading him more? He's a really, really cool guy. Very down to earth, very honest. Speaking of honesty, the Bald Book Geek. If you want an honest review and an honest opinion, ask him. So your tags. I like to see the thoughts from that bookie. Chris Vigilante, I would like to see what his thoughts are. Nice kid. Really into LGBTQ literature, and I find out a lot of interesting books and graphic novels available in that genre are focused on that audience. I think that's very cool, and he's a cool kid. And Selena Shelf, I'd like to see all your unpopular opinions, so I'm not alone in this. So until next time, peace, love, and Ike rolls.